Welcome to the In English Coffee Office. Today is Wednesday, October 22. And like every morning, David and Alex are at the coffee machine.
Hey Alex, good morning. How's your week going so far?
Morning, David? It's been all right, just diving into a bunch of project updates. You look like you need that coffee more than usual.
You got me. Yeah, started the day with a client call that ran overtime. But hey, coffee fixes everything, right? Grab mine black extra strong. What about you?
Latte for me, as always. Keeps things smooth without the jitters. So, any big plans for today?
Just the usual sales grind, following up on leads and prepping for that team meeting. Speaking of which, did you catch any news this morning? I was scrolling through my feed while waiting for the elevator.
A bit, yeah. Between emails and coffee runs, I try to stay in the loop. What caught your eye?
Well, first off, that story about Japan. Sunita Keiichi just became their first female prime minister. Can you believe it? It's all over the headlines.
Oh, right. I saw that on the New York Times. She's 64, a conservative type, and she won the vote in parliament after some coalition deals. It's historic for Japan, where women in top politics are rare.
Exactly. I mean, Japan's such a powerhouse in business, and now a woman at the helm. Bet that changes things for international trade. Our sales team might see new opportunities in Asia.
You think so? To be honest, her policies sound tough on China and focused on economic stimulus. She wants aggressive spending to boost growth, which could mean more deals, but also some market shakes.
Yeah, the yen dipped a bit, but stocks jumped. Nikkei hit a record. As a sales rep, I'm all for that stability. Imagine pitching to Japanese clients with a female leader pushing for partnerships.
It's inspiring, though. Shows progress in global leadership. In our office, we could use more diversity at the top, too. Anyway, what else was in your news feed?
Oh man, the tech world. That Amazon connectivity outage last week. It wreaked havoc on so many apps. I read about it in the Wall Street Journal.
Tell me about it. Yeah, it started around October 15th or so, right? Amazon Web Services had a major glitch, and it took down services like Venmo, Snapchat, and even some banking apps for hours.
Hours? Try the whole afternoon for me. I was in the middle of updating my CRM, and poof, connection gone. Had to switch to my phone hotspot, which was a nightmare with spotty signal.
I feel you. As a project manager, I rely on those cloud tools daily. Our team's shared drives went offline, and we couldn't access files for a deadline. It delayed everything by a day.
Crazy how one outage ripples out. The article said it affected millions worldwide from e-commerce to social media. Amazon's fixing it, but it makes you wonder about backups.
Totally. Actually, it highlights the risks of over-reliance on big tech. We should touch base with IT about contingency plans. Just in case it happens again during a busy quarter.
Good call. I don't want to be caught off guard chasing sales without my data. By the way, on a different note, did you hear about the Louvre in Paris?
The museum? Yeah, that robbery news was shocking. I caught it on CNN. They closed the whole place after thieves broke in over the weekend.
Weekend heist at the Louvre? That's like something out of a movie. What did they take? The article mentioned valuable artifacts, but details are fuzzy.
From what I read, it was a daring break-in early Sunday morning, October 19th. They stole several priceless paintings and sculptures, worth millions. The museum shut down immediately for investigation, canceling tours and exhibits.
Ouch. The Louvre gets over 10 million visitors a year. Imagine the impact on tourism. Paris without that iconic spot? It's a cultural gut punch.
Exactly. It's not just about the loss. It's the security breach at one of the world's top museums. Makes you think about how even fortified places aren't safe. Society-wise, it raises questions on protecting heritage.
True. Relates to our office too. We lock up client files, but what if? Though I'd rather deal with coffee spills than art thieves.
Fair point. Humor helps. Anyway, shifting gears, how's that big sales campaign coming along? You mentioned leads earlier.
It's picking up steam. Closed 2 deals last week, but the pipeline's full. With news like Japan's new leader, maybe we expand to new markets.
Smart. Our projects could tie in. I've got a team huddle at 10, going over timelines. Want to join for the strategy part?
Sure, sounds good. Keeps us aligned. You know, these morning chats help me start the day right. Better than just staring at screens.
Agreed. It's nice to catch up on world stuff and work vibes. Oh, and that outage reminded me, did you try the new remote access tool?
Not yet, but I should. Last time I worked from home, the connection lagged. With Amazon's mess, better safe.
Yeah, test it out. We can't afford hiccups. Back to the Louvre, though. Hope they recover the pieces. Art like that belongs to everyone.
Fingers crossed. Makes global news feel closer. Like one day we're selling widgets, next it's prime ministers and museum dramas.
Life's full of surprises. Anyway, my coffee's almost gone. Time to head back before the boss notices.
Same here. Let's call it morning break well spent. Touch base later on that meeting?
Definitely. Have a productive one, David.
You too, Alex. See you around.
Time to get to work. Don't forget to subscribe and practice your English every day. You'll see how it just keeps getting better and better. See you tomorrow. Hope you have a fantastic day.